Welcome back to Bike Extraction, the channel where we take a closer look at motorcycles that stand out for their character, history, and engineering. In this episode, we're exploring a machine that has quietly earned cult status among riders for over 3 decades, the Yamaha TW200. This isn't a motorcycle that screams for attention. Instead, it wins you over with its rugged simplicity, unshakable reliability, and a design that has barely changed since its debut in 1987. The Yamaha TW200 is proof that you don't need a cutting-edge superbike or a massive adventure machine to experience pure riding joy. This little dual sport thrives where others struggle: sandy trails, rocky climbs, muddy backroads, and even narrow city streets. It's small but mighty, and its oversized tires make it look like it belongs in a comic book. Yet under its quirky looks lies a legendary reputation for reliability and an almost bulletproof design. If you're searching for a bike that's equal parts beginner-friendly, adventurous, and utterly dependable, the TW200 is one of the most authentic motorcycles you can buy. Introduced in 1987, the TW200 came at a time when dual-sport motorcycles were becoming popular for their do-it-all nature. Yamaha went in a completely different direction with this model. While competitors focused on taller suspension and aggressive styling, Yamaha gave the TW200 an approachable seat height, a simple air-cooled engine, and those signature balloon tires. Over the years, Yamaha has barely touched the design because it works. Aside from minor updates like adding an electric starter and upgrading the front drum brake to a disc in 2001, the TW200 remains nearly identical to the original, making it one of the longest-running motorcycle models in production. Powering the TW200 is a 196 cubic centimeters, single-cylinder, air-cooled engine. On paper, its roughly 16 horsepower output may not sound impressive, but that's missing the point. This engine is built for simplicity, durability, and smooth torque delivery. The power comes unpredictably, making it perfect for learning clutch control or navigating tricky trails at low speeds. The carburetor setup, a Mikuni 28mm, gives the bike a classic, analog feel, while the CDI ignition ensures dependable starts. Riders love this engine because it's practically maintenance-free, runs forever with basic care, and has enough grunt to carry you through technical terrain without feeling intimidating. Weighing just under 280 pounds fully fueled, the TW200 is light enough for almost anyone to handle. This weight advantage is a huge confidence booster, especially for new riders who are nervous about dropping their bike. Its 31.1-inch seat height also makes it one of the lowest dual-sport motorcycles on the market, meaning you can easily flatfoot at stops. Combine that with a soft suspension setup, and you've got a bike that feels playful and unintimidating, yet capable enough to satisfy seasoned riders who want something fun and easygoing. One of the TW200's greatest strengths is its reputation for being nearly indestructible. Riders often share stories of TWs that have been running reliably for decades with minimal repairs. The air-cooled engine eliminates the need for radiators or water pumps, and the carbureted setup makes roadside troubleshooting simple. Its chain drive, basic steel frame, and uncomplicated suspension keep things straightforward, which is why it's become a favorite in remote regions and for riders who value simplicity over modern electronics. This rugged reliability also means resale value stays high, as demand for used TW200s rarely dips. While the TW200's strengths are undeniable, it's worth noting its limitations. With a top speed of around 70 miles per hour, it's not built for highway touring. The 5-speed transmission feels a bit short-geared at higher speeds, and its 1.8-gallon fuel tank limits range to about 120 to 150 miles per fill-up. However, these trade-offs are part of the bike's charm. The TW200 isn't meant to be a high-performance motorcycle. It's meant to be a dependable workhorse and adventure companion. Riders who embrace its simplicity often find themselves enjoying motorcycling at a slower, more deliberate pace. What really seals the TW200's status as a legend is its price. The 2025 model retails at around $4,899, making it one of the most affordable dual-sport motorcycles on the market. For that price, you get a bike that's easy to own, easy to maintain, and endlessly fun to ride. The TW200 isn't about cutting-edge tech or blistering performance. It's about enjoying the ride, exploring new paths, and owning a machine that feels like a lifelong companion. For beginners, adventurers, or anyone who loves simplicity, the TW200 is a small motorcycle with a massive reputation.